Hi, welcome. Now I am going to show you how to use count and CountIF functions. Okay, how to use count function and CountIF functions, and what is the difference between them. Okay, I have the data. What I have here is the product and category and sales. For each product we have a different categories, old and new, and the respective sales. I have each record is called a transaction. Okay, here how to understand this record is Alice mutton product and the category is old. It raised about sales of 1941. Okay, then similarly for another transaction of same, in between I also have Alice mutton and new. Okay, similarly how many records I have about 277 records because -1 is the header. Okay, so now how to get a count function. Okay, how to use the count function will have just to give you the count. Okay, now I will show you how to get a total number of rows using the count. Okay, so before that what we will do is we will just give a name for the whole source data. Okay, I define a name for this is the defined name records. Okay, and I also give the name for the product list. Right click, define a name, product list. Okay, for the count what I am going to do, I want to count the number of records in the full records set. Okay, which I already defined a name records. You can see the predefined names are checked box here. Okay, you can select it here, then close the bracket, then you can see it is totally 277 records, which is nothing but count the whole set number of records you want. This is what I defined as record, the name. When I select the whole range, it automatically pops up with the name records. You see, so 277 records. So this is irrespective of any product or category, anything. It's total number of records. Count, actually in the count you must have one of the field must have a number. Okay, that is the condition in count function. Okay, so the records is, you can understand, it's a total number of records is 277. Okay, now this is irrespective, it gives only the total number of records. Okay, but in count, if there is a condition attached to the count, it will count only if the condition is true. Okay, so you can attach any condition but only one condition here. Okay, so this will give you the count of product Alice mutton in this list. Okay, that how can I do this? Count only if the product is Alice mutton. For that I have about 13 records. Okay, so count if the range and criteria. Range is where do you want to perform the action. I want to perform the action in what column of the source data in the product list. I already defined the range as product list. And criteria is what condition you want to apply on the range. Okay, it is more like a single condition is divided into two arguments. One is the left hand side of the condition, and the other one is the right hand side of the condition. Left hand side is where do you want to do, in which column. Okay, right hand side is the criteria, what do you want to do. Where do you want to do? I want to do it in the product list. Okay, I already defined a name product list, but I just select it and show to you. Once I select, it automatically comes a product list. Instead of showing the range A2 to A278, it gives a proper name, which this name we already defined. Or if you know the name already properly, you can just to put a prod, it will come with a checkbox, then you select the name. Okay, then the criteria must be equal to the Alice Mutton, which is the cell E3. Close the bracket. So it will count, it will go and check this list. Whenever the product list is Alice Mutton, then only it will count. The other records it will just simply ignore, it won't count. So it is totally 13 records. We already done 13 records. You can see here count is 13 records in the status bar. Okay, similarly for aniseed syrup, 6 records. Is it true? We will check. Aniseed syrup is 6 records. Okay, the same way you can do it for every single product. Okay, so we are using CountIF function here because we want to just to filter a product. We want to check whether the product is Alice Mutton or aniseed syrup for a given product. So we use a condition, that's why we use CountIF. I don't use any condition, I want to overall count, I just use the count function. Okay, hope this video helps you to understand the difference between count and CountIF functions, and God bless you.